Well, it's a new year, but in many ways, we're carrying the same burdens in 2021 that we carried in 2020. And that mental and emotional weight can create a dark cloud that can dim the hopes of a brighter future. But we're not powerless in how we see this new year. I checked in with a clinical psychologist about the top 7 ways we can take control and improve our mental outlook for 2021. Number 7 on our list, connect with nature. The Japanese call it forest bathing. It can improve your mood and connect you with you. And if you feel like you don't have time to get away from it all, Dr. Lori Warner, a clinical psychologist and behavioral analyst at Beaumont Children's Hospital, says technology can help.
Watching shows about nature or having forest sounds on apps that you listen to, even those types of things can kind of reconnect and calm you.
6, an information diet. The flood of information about the pandemic and the economy can overwhelm any of us. Controlling when and how much info we consume about the virus can help lift our mental outlook. Think sips of information and not gulps. Next, intentional gratitude. Dr. Warner says our minds are problem-solving machines and are really good at picking out and holding on to those problems. We have to be intentional about finding balance.
Little kids are great at this. They notice every little thing and appreciate it. We can be like that. We can sort of have that wise mind of a child and pay attention to our world that way.
We can also express that gratitude by giving to others during these tough times, and that can help connect us with others as well. That's number 4 on our list. Many of us have been making special efforts to stay connected during the pandemic, but Zoom fatigue is real, so it may be time to find another way to reach out.
Lots of kids have been writing letters to family members, which is really special because then you've got that keepsake, which is nice.
Third, improve your mental health by working on your physical health. And it's not just working out. Eating better, getting sleep, and staying hydrated can give a real boost to our mental and emotional outlook. Our runner-up, connect with your values. In these stressful times, who do you want to be? Keeping that top of mind will guide your actions and your response to pandemic stress. The number 1 step we can take to improve our mental outlook, Dr. Warner says practice mindfulness. That's using breathing, guided imagery, or other methods to relax the body and lower stress. It's a method that you can use anywhere to stay in the moment.
All those pieces can really empower us to make good changes and help that mental outlook go where we want it to go.
Now, another point about mindfulness. Dr. Warner says you don't need to set aside a lot of time to practice mindfulness. You can be walking or doing the dishes or having a conversation. And a lot of times when people feel stressed, some type of bodily response really helps. That can be taking a breath or squeezing your hands like you're squeezing lemons. Anything that works to help connect you to the moment is the key. So I want to thank Dr. Warner for that. And Alicia, you have looked into forest bathing, and what were your thoughts on that when you did a story on it?
I was fascinated by it. I mean, one of my favorite things to do is like to go out to Kensington Metro Park and hike the trails. And when I was reading up about forest bathing and did a story on it last year, if you are really intentional about those hikes, like really connecting and feeling your feet hitting the ground and listening to the sounds and taking a moment almost to meditate, there in nature, we are meant to connect with this earth, and it's very powerful.
Right, and all that just to bring sort of the temperature down and our outlook a little clearer and a little better.